It's been an absurdly long time since I last played Tekken, so I went into practice mode really quick just to see how much of a difference the patch had on the damage I do on my typical juggle. And it was a small difference, but it made the other juggles kind of equal damage. So even if I don't finish with the Death Fist, which means I could judge which ender to use depending on how far away I am from the wall. But in all honesty, it doesn't seem to be like that important. Like, I still like using the Death Fist because it really just does send them far. As long as I get a clean hit, you know, why not? But man, I sure am a man of gimmicks. There is no way I could get away with this stuff at a tournament. I mean, there's bad online habits all throughout this, but you know, I need that hard crutch on them, you know, just for now. So until I get back into the groove of things, you know. So I'm gonna hard crush on these online tactics. And I think somewhere in this video, I do like the oldest combo I did with Paul, like somewhere in Tekken Revolution. It's like where I do like a Rising 4 and then Iron Mountain thinking that it will hit in this game. Now, my hand is doing okay, but you know, it's never gonna fully heal. I mean, I thought with that carpal tunnel that it'll eventually go away, but just playing a little bit, I can tell that I'm not going to have the long Tekken sessions I used to have. I joined the Navy Reserves around the time when Tekken 6 came out, so when I came back from training, I was unemployed, so I played like Tekken 6 like a lot. I had over 1,000 wins in that game, and it was just like over I think it's like just like summer and fall. Now I can only play up to like, I don't know, 3 matches before I have to stop. It's odd though, it's only Tekken. I picked up Soul Calibur 6, and I could play that for a bit longer before I have to rest. And I'm positive that it's trying to hold down back on a control pad that's causing it. Now I do have like 2 joysticks, but for some reason it has a similar effect on my wrist. Having a guard button makes it easier for me to play, but it's also not easy switching back and forth between Tekken and Soul Calibur. Like in the 3rd match, I get hit a lot in the 1st round because I'm holding left kick to block. And in all honesty, I kind of regret purchasing Soul Calibur 6 because it has a few problems. One, I noticed that the controls feel stiff, just like Soul Calibur 5. So I'm guessing they're using like a modified version of the same game engine. And it's hard to describe why it feels stiff, because you know, whenever you try to explain controls to someone, there isn't really a way to show it. I mean, Soul Calibur 5 is probably my least favorite of the Soul Caliburs, while 2 was my favorite. And in that game, it felt more responsive and quicker. Also, I heard that the create a character is a problem for online ranked. You can make some obnoxious items that block what a person is doing, so you can't see. And you can also like change your character's reach and size. And it's kind of like Mokujin when he's like emulating Jack or one of the bears. I mean, there's a combo I could do with Marduk, but I cannot do it with Mokujin because his limbs are too short. But at the same time, combos that work against big characters don't work on him. Now, I might be prejudging a little too much, but initial impressions are important. And I feel like I bought Soul Calibur 5.5, but I truly can't explain it. It doesn't feel like a new Soul Calibur to me. Also, the move list for some characters seems to be shortened, while other moves are gated off in the Soul Charge mode. Now, I can't understand the changing of moves. I mean, some did feel kind of unfair, but it's also weird that the solution is to just get rid of them. Now, for Tekken, I haven't bought the Season 2 DLC yet, but I plan to. I still need to make videos for Anna and Lei, man. I used rbnorway.org for Tekken 7 Fame data, and it looks like they're still trying to figure out everything for Lei. But they have Anna done, and I have watched some Anna matches, so I have a good grasp on the moves that get used often. You know, the moves that are like -10 or more. For Lei, I haven't watched a single match at all, and none of the tournament videos has him in there. The only experience I have with Slay is actually the match that's like coming up. One thing I am going to miss about not having Marduk is whenever Lei remains in the ground, all I had to do was stomp. That's the same thing with like when Eddie's like in relax mode and such, or when Ling is in the Art of Phoenix. It's the same move that Gigas does when you do the up forward with both kicks. And the great part is, this works with Lei's other stances. Like whenever I see like a stance transition, I auto stomp. And sometimes it hits, and sometimes I jump over safely. Man, it'll be wild to see Marduk again. But when it comes to like returning characters, he's at the bottom of the bucket. They probably gave a lot of his move to both Gigas and King, so I honestly don't see a reason for him to return. But it would be awesome if he did. The only reason why Marduk is my main is because I didn't have a main character to play from Tekken 2 to Tekken 4. I was just like a jack of all trades, and I used all the characters, which is kind of like a double-edged sword. Everyone, so it's good for like defensive knowledge, but at the same time, who am I gonna use? Which character is gonna get me the most wins? I didn't know. And in Tekken 4, Marduk just seemed weird. His fighting style didn't really like click to me, and I didn't think like he was very good. But some people got like really far with him. Now, everybody who's played Tekken 4 or went to like a Tekken 4 tournament knows that Tekken 4 was a Jin Kazama fest. But some people tried other characters like Paul, Lee, and Brian, and I did see some Marduks. So I went through the whole move list, and I liked him. So when Tekken 5 came out, I focused on learning him. And ever since then, the number of characters that I knew how to play just like dwindled down to just him. Tekken just got continuously harder to learn after each iteration, especially Tekken Tag 2. Tekken Tag 2 is the worst to learn. I mean, you're kind of like forced to learn 2 characters, and not only that, you have to learn their combos. Now learn their wall combo. Now learn their combo before it reaches the wall. Now learn their tag assault combo. Then their tag launch combo. Now be sure to do both when you're near a wall to do a wall tag combo. And after that, learn, depending on what part of your combo leads to the balcony break and wall break, you have to learn that. And then finally, you have to learn the floor break combos. And then after that, you can finally do damage with the 2 characters that you picked up. Now, learn the frame data of almost 60 characters, and you'll have a defensive game. Now, Tekken Tag 2 did not really sell well, and I honestly believe it's because of this. It's a tough game, man. And if you're like somewhat new to Tekken and you're listening to this, remember it takes maybe like 2 years just to get a feel for it. To be like in a Tekken groove when you're like mind's eye open or whatnot. For me, I didn't really find my groove until Tekken 5, and then I refined it in Tekken 6. It's a long time, so if you ever see someone with over 1,000 games but they're in a lower rank than you, do not give them a hard time. They're just like me and you back in the day. I mean, back then, I just played to have fun, and some people were out there trying to mess up your fun. Don't let it get to you. When I played Soul Calibur 1, there was a group of guys who tried to like insult you and make fun of you. I didn't know the moves, and I definitely did not play it competitively, but that didn't matter for me. But one of them, he beat me, it was Maxi. And then afterwards, he beat me, it was Maxi again, and he was just like pushing buttons with his chin. So after that, I still play for fun, but I learned the moves a bit. And I just put the computer to the hardest difficulty level and played it that way on the Dreamcast. When Soul Calibur 2 came out though, I mean, I got good. I got really good. And guess what? I went against that same group of guys again. No, it wasn't close. I beat their asses. I beat every single one of them. I only said good game. And I didn't say it bad. Watching this match, I don't really know the new moves that Lei has, and it caught me like a few times, so I really need to make a punish video. Oh, That means I have to buy the DLC. Alright. I'll give her out of my money. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next Tekken Blog. No, wait. Soul Calibur. I have Soul Calibur 6 matches to upload, so I'll see you guys next time when I upload Soul Calibur 6.